Dang it, Dart. We're not running away. I have another burning wave? How did that happen? Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, did I not use this yet? I thought I did. Just occurred to me, all I have is Miranda. Oh, is Rose back? Yay, Rose, you're back. Whew. That was harrowing. Oh no, he's... Ah, friggin' heck. I hate it so much. So if I kill them, he's just gonna spawn more. And now it's in an anti-Dragoon form. Okay. This is rough. Yeah. Well, no one's a Dragoon, so lucky us. Do I have an anti... What's he confused? That's body, so yeah, no, that's probably gonna do any good. Alright, fight some monsters.
Die.
What? I hit... Oh, okay. Fine. I really don't know if this is the right thing to do. But at least Miranda's doing like 100 damage every attack to the actual boss. So eventually we'll get there, assuming we survive it. Goodbye, Rose. Oh, no. Oh, does that do exactly half? Maybe? Nah, it's hard to say.
Die.
There we go.
Demons dance.
Eventually it'll die. Last one. Why not? No! Oh, okay. These things terrify me now. Yay! Dart's back. Okay. Time to fuck shit up. Death? No? Oh my god, so every time I... Oh, no. So that's just what killing it does. Okay. So I should just focus on the main boss, it seems like. Well, we get to watch Moonlight again. Just don't like how much damage those guys can do.
Moonlight.
So don't kill the babies. Frame rate is dropping really low. Okay. Defend, I guess. Don't impersonate. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess impersonate her? Huh. It's a tough call, really. Yeah. Alright. Try to whittle it down the best I can then.
Die.
Oh no, I didn't do it right again. Dang it. What the? Miranda, where'd you go? Oh, did I win? I didn't tell you to do that, Dart. No, you kill it with your own power. Wah! Yes, exactly. Huzzah! Oh my god. Ugh. That's not what she sounds like.
I have been waiting for this moment.
I kept you waiting so long. I'm sorry.
What?
Dare you?
Uh-oh.
Inferior humans cannot outshine me, a god. Rose, the time has come. This is the end of our long journey.
Zeke,
Could you come with me?
yes. I will never leave you again.
Ugh. Oh my god, it's the greatest.
Dart, you have grown up. Father? I couldn't do anything for you as a father. Please forgive me.
Yeah, music.
But father, we finally met. This isn't fair.
Dart, I'm so glad I met you.
Rose! Father! Go, Dart.
My role has ended. Blaze the way to the future by yourselves.
This is your age to live with Shauna. What are you talking about? We can all live together.
We were never meant to exist in this age.
No!
My age ended in remote antiquity.
Yeah, Congo. Wait, why is Congo carrying Meru? It's weird. Pretty sure she can fly.
Farewell, Dart. And thank you.
Maybe Meru was carrying Kongol. He does have very stubby wings as a Dragoon.
Rose!
That's weird.
Father!
Well, I got a little lost near the end there, but could not have asked for anything better. That was just fantastic. Ah, Congo. Huh. It's like in-game, like in-engine cinematics, but it's not bad for in-game, for PlayStation era, for sure. But maybe that's why they shrunk the screen. Oh yeah. These people. Wait, wasn't that the guy... Was there someone who's trying to grow a garden? Is that what that was? It's been so long. Who the heck's that? Is that Lloyd? And Albert is marrying someone. I don't know who. Oh, Princess Emily? Maybe. Probably. Hey, it's the very first guy I talked to in the game. That guy hammering with his head. Whew! Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, it was a portrait of Levitz. I liked his send-off. I liked that they brought him back near the end, in a way. That... man. So I played this game when I was like a teenager. Like way back when. And never beat it. In fact, I think I've only went as far as like the second disc, but then just kind of lost interest, never went back to it. So finally, I've beaten the entire game all the way through. It was one of those games that I've always kind of been in the back of my mind, thinking about like how odd it was, and yeah, just kind of how odd it was, because growing up with Final Fantasy VII and all those, just knowing a game like it, it was unique. You know, this game's very unique. I really like the battle system, the additions. It's a really cool idea. They kind of tried it with Lost Odyssey. But the problem with Lost Odyssey was like you held down the trigger and let go at a certain time. Like it was still a timing game. And you played it as a teen as well. Yeah. Yeah, it was way back when, since I picked it up last. But the timed fights, I guess Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG also did it. And Paper Mario. But Lost Odyssey is the more recent one. This is your first ever RPG. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I could see there being a lot of nostalgia for it. Because there's a lot going on with it. But yeah, the mechanics are cool. I really like that. Even though it's very odd that a lot of it is kind of hidden. If I had a manual, I'd probably know how a lot of the leveling up went. But it took someone in chat to explain to me how getting final editions worked and how leveling up Dragoons worked and all that. So I sort of screwed myself over because I kept switching characters like just on a whim, so no one really ever leveled up to the max except for Dart. So there was some grinding, which was annoying, but it was also kind of fun. It's a cool idea for grinding to not just lead to stronger characters, but also new additions, new spells, you know, more things to watch. But speaking of, watching magic attacks is over and over again really annoying. Final Fantasy VIII is especially bad at that with the summons I've mentioned before. Just every time you use a summon, you have to watch the entire thing. Really obnoxious, especially in this game where you have to fight other Dragoons where they're doing spells. You have to watch their whole spell thing. You attack them with a spell, you gotta watch that whole thing, so that was crazy. Also, a lot of weird design choices, like towns with buildings and rooms that just have nothing in them. There's no point in going into them. I found very strange. The story is a bit crazy with how it incorporates like every kind of RPG trope, you know, world ending, chosen one, you know, the moon. Very, very Final Fantasy to have the moon in there. But I like it specifically because of how strange and unique it is. It's black sheep of RPGs, especially in this era. And for that I give it, you know, a lot of credit. It obviously had a lot of plans for it. a lot of ideas. Very ambitious game. The music was pretty good, apart from just some very weird placements, like the menu. I've never gotten into the menu music. It always seemed very out of place. But again, was one of the things that made me keep thinking about the game. It's like, man, the game had some weird music, but it was really fun to fight. I wonder how the whole story goes. So here I am, finally watching the end credits. But yeah, I like the characters. I like the Dragoon. Yeah, sequels. It's a shame they never got around to a sequel. Maybe some really hardcore fans will raise a sequel, or maybe someone already is. But as for like an official one, I don't know. It's probably way too late for that. But the Dragoon system I liked. Usually in RPGs, I hate it when you have like an either normal mode or a super powerful mode. Oh. Oh, the song was for Rose and Zieg? I didn't know that. Is that Rose and Zieg? That's totally Rose and Zieg. Oh. Oh, it's their Dragoons. Nice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, there was really more Rose's story than Dart's, wasn't it? But yeah, usually I have an issue with RPGs. Signed loyal Legend of Dragoon fan. Yeah, I usually hate it in games like Final Fantasy VIII, where why wouldn't you always just use summons? You know, they're cheap. They don't cost you anything really. It's just a matter of, again, sitting through the cinematics. But if you're in a boss fight, why would you just attack them? Why wouldn't you just use the Guardian Forces or summons? And in this game, I was kind of worried about that too. You know, like, why wouldn't you be a Dragoon? But I did like how they sort of balanced that out. You know, sometimes being a Dragoon would be a bad idea. It's actually, I later realized it's actually probably not good to have everybody transform at once. Do the whole yin-yang thing where everybody becomes a Dragoon all at the same time, because then you can't use items. So you kind of kneecap yourself if someone gets hurt to the point where you can't heal and there's no healers. So yeah, there's actually a lot of strategy behind it, and it wasn't, there was a reason to not be a Dragoon, especially with additions, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, Rose really did have a deep storyline, which I kind of like. Dart is kind of the vessel of the story, and really didn't have as much to do with him. I mean, his father played a big part, obviously, but he's just kind of there. He was into, a major character, Shauna. I kept calling her Shana in the game for fun. But yeah, it was good stuff. I enjoyed it. And back to the menu. Well, that was an experience, for sure. Sony computer. Oh, Sony themselves made this game? I never actually stopped to think what company made it. I mean, Sony's still around. They could come back to it. RPGs need a comeback. We need to stop spending time on MMOs. We need to go back to true to form RPGs. That's what I think. I say as there's like a whole bucket list I have full of RPGs I haven't played yet, despite my love for the genre. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks for stopping by though, Coco Magic Baby. I appreciate appreciate you being here. Appreciate someone being here to watch me beat this game. And another fan. It's 2 fans I've come across of this series, so it's good to know that there's a fan base. I've certainly grown to appreciate a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I came back to beat it too. It would have really bugged me if I hadn't, like, just constantly remembering that wacky game where you had to time attacks. So now on to Superman 64. No, I don't think I'm doing that one. Unless you are. Go for it, man. More power to you if you can get through that game. I am definitely thinking of doing... moving on to another RPG. I can't remember... Good. Well, I appreciate it. I'm debating my next RPG to be either Mother 3, which I also haven't played all the way through. I've played a lot of, though. And Baten Kaitos for GameCube is another. Both very niche RPGs, I've realized. I guess that's kind of my thing right now. I stream niche RPGs on Wednesdays. Baten Kaitos I've actually beaten, but I wouldn't mind going back to it, just again, because something about games that are just that off the wall and strange, like Legend of Dragoon, that I just want to keep coming back to and re-experiencing. So now it's immortalized in a stream. So yeah, well, yeah, again, thanks for sticking around watching it. Glad you were here. And yeah, I'm calling it here. My next stream is, if all goes well, will possibly be Friday. I do other kind of just games here and there that I've been meaning to play for streaming. Like, I'm debating. I did a stream of Evil Genius 2. I'm debating whether or not I want to go back to that and play it again, or keep playing the tutorial thing. There's also a game called Sir, You Are Being Hunted, which I've been meaning to come back to. I played that back when it was early access, and I wanted to come back to it to see what's changed. But yeah, Wednesdays is usually when I do RPGs, and again, either Mother 3 or Baten Kaitos. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, usually around 5 or 6 Pacific time. There's no daylight savings, right? Yeah. I live in Arizona, so we don't do daylight savings, so it makes it a little confusing. But yeah. Yeah, till next time. Thanks for sticking around. I hope to see you again. No pressure, though. But yeah. Goodbye.